guys, thanks for stopping by. This is Sophia. I have with me a mixed alley haul. I was waiting on some packages and I think this might be most of what I ordered. Maybe there's some stragglers, but this is the bulk of it. So, this first is just some KS Craft dies that I had slept on, that I never saw, that I needed for a swap or something. So this is kind of all over the place. They're not necessarily recent. They're not necessarily like super old, obviously, because they're still in stock. But this is the small bat bow from KS Craft. I think it's from like 2 years ago or something. Really cute die. And then this is the witch hat bow. I had bought the like assorted witch hat dies or whatever, but they're very small, and I guess I just, I need to read the measurements better, but I didn't anticipate them being that small, and I don't think I can use those hats on like a lot of the characters that I have. So I wanted this hat for that purpose, and it comes with a very nice bow also, which I don't think I have one that has this stitching on it, so that's going to be super handy for me too. This, so I'm in a carnival theme swap, and I haven't had this. I saw a lot of girls doing super cute things with this die during Tony's carnival swap this summer, and so had to have that. And this, it's a popsicle, and it has all the stitching, and when I had seen this die before with other girls using it, I thought this was a Jaded Blossom die, but it's not. It's KS Craft, and it comes with a baby one and a mama one, so I really like that, and I think it's very versatile. Ice cream swaps, summer, carnival, so we'll see. I don't know if I will use this one in this particular swap because it has this middle piece right here, but I just wanted it, and it's super cute. This is the big peppermint candy bow, and I'm sure you guys have seen this, but it is so cute, and it comes with, like, the shape of the stitched bow is, let me just take it out. Okay, so you have the base piece and this, and then the layering piece, which is the peppermint. And it's so cute. Like, I saw a lot of girls where they would do this piece in color and then this piece in white. And so when you layer it up, the color shows through these little spaces, and it looks so good. So good for like candy Christmas theme. So I wanted to have that since I was already making an order, because then later you have to buy 3 dies to get free shipping, and well, that just makes no sense, right? Like, why am I gonna wait if I'm making a big order and then have to pay shipping for like 1 die later? So, this one is the gingerbread man bag topper, and oh, I just ripped the bag. It comes with this base piece, so you would cut this out twice, and then this is all the frosting and accessories for the gingerbread man bow tie, the middle for the bow tie, and then 2 buttons and all his pieces. So this goes on the head, and then arms and legs, and then it has 2 layering pieces, which is really, really nice. So, maybe you do the back piece in like a peppermint colors or something, and then maybe this white, and then the gingerbread man in gingerbread color. I don't know, just thoughts, right? But I love this die so much. And you can use the gingerbread by himself, and I think it's a really good size. My friend Renee had already bought this die, and when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's such a good size, and I think I need it since I'm doing this. This is the hot cocoa pouch die set, I believe it's called. It doesn't have a name sticker on this one, so I'm not 100% sure, but it's really cute, and then it comes with these little pieces so that you could make it into like a little roof. But I've seen people getting a lot of use for this box. It came out last year, like August or September or something. And you don't have to add this piece, you know, it doesn't have to be a house. It could just be packaging for things that you need. And you know, we always need packaging. If you're swapping, you need packaging. If you're sending happy mail, you need packaging. These are the swap words. I'm sure you guys have seen these, but we're here, right? So, handmade with love. It's a pleasure swapping. And look how, like, thick these letters are. I love that. Like, a lot. And I like that she made them, like, semi-cursive letters so they touch. And you only have one piece to glue on right there. And then it has the shadow piece. These are, I've already gotten swaps with these and they're so cute. Just for you. That's good for like a card even. Hello Crafter. For my swap partner. Enjoy my friend. This could even be like birthday. Enjoy my friend, right? That doesn't have to be crafty, but these are going to be so good for a crafter too. Okay, and then this one, I actually borrowed Renee's one of this, and I had borrowed it for months and months, and I never did make the shaker piece. So, Renee, if you're watching this, if you want to trade, because I broke up her die, like, she doesn't break them up until she uses them, right? Because why would you? And I like broke hers all apart, which I know drives her crazy. So yeah, if you want to trade back, we can. But, you know, very good to have in your stash, I feel like, you know, for any occasion. And birthday, summer again, a sweet treat swap. Okay, and then I had to have this one. I feel like this is very similar to something I might have asked Hannah. So if you guys don't know this already, KS Craft, Hannah on Instagram, she is very receptive to customer feedback. Like, if you have a great idea and you think to yourself, like, oh my gosh, that would be such a great idea if there was a die like that, I would totally buy it or whatever, or you just like see a hole in the market of dyes and you have a great idea, don't be scared to share that idea with Hannah. You know, a lot of the times the turnaround is not going to be fast. Like, you're going to have to wait and see if it turns into a dye or not. But if it's a good idea, she will take that idea back to KS Craft, like whoever's the boss of what gets made and what doesn't get made. She will take that feedback back to KS Craft, and sometimes they will come back with a dye, like maybe the next year or the next season, like if it's a seasonal idea, with something that like you have seen the idea for. So I'm not saying it's automatically going to go to production and you're going to have, like, the dye that you want. But I've given ideas to Hannah before, and later down the road, she takes that feedback and comes out with a dye. And so I had asked her, you know, like, do you think maybe you can make, like, a big cupcake or, like, even, like, a big gift, you know? Because that would be so good for, like, you know, like a gift card holder or a card or a birthday or Christmas, or, you know, gifts are not just Christmas, right? So, but anyways, she did come out with this and I am so excited. And she did this shaker piece, you guys. You can make it a shaker. That's going to be so pretty. I'm so excited. Thank you, Hannah, for putting this one out because I love it. I had made a gift box like this, like, 2 or 3 Christmases ago. And it was from a Cricut cut file. And it was cute, but, you know, like, it's so much work and the edges aren't clean when you do a cut file. So, you know, in a pinch when you don't have the dye, it's good, but I like having the die. I like the stitching. I like the layered pieces. And this gives you all of that. Not to mention a really cute bow. Like, we love bows, you guys. And this is a great one to use on its own on stuff. Okay, sorry. Crinkling all over the place over here. Okay, and then this is the big loaded pocket. I forget what this is called. Yeah, it doesn't have a label. I really like it when you guys put labels on stuff. Even if it's from Ali. Like, I get it, you know, you gotta save some money when you're doing Ali because you're charging less sometimes than Amazon, but I would just like it. Okay, so this is the back piece, right? And then this is the first pocket, and you'll see, like, basically this flap and this will attach to the backer piece. And then it has a layering piece right here, and this pretty, like, lacy detail on the top. And then this pocket goes right here, right here. And you could even conserve paper if you wanted to on this layering piece and only make it to, like, maybe right here where you see. And then, you know, save yourself if you're, like, hoarding your paper. And then this front pocket only comes up to right here. And you can add extra goodies. And I've even seen people, like, back this one to a second one, like, facing the other way. And then you can put so much stuff in it. So this is, like, really an essential that, you know, I've been eyeballing it, and finally I pulled the trigger. Okay, and then this is the one that, like, really, like, I've been wanting this almost since I started crafting. The first time I ever saw this die, I was just floored. I could not believe that die existed. This is the Kids Craft Ferris wheel. I'm not even going to take it out. Okay, fine, I will. Okay, fine, I will. But if you guys watched Tony's Carnival Swap, I think there were several people who put this together for that. This is a little bit more expensive die for KS Craft. I think it's like 25, 26 bucks. But it is worth every cent, you guys. Every cent. This is a showstopper die, like, for real. This piece I think maybe is for the carriage or something. Or is this the base? I have no idea. I'm going to have to figure that part out because I don't know where that goes. But look at this. Look at this. I think that is the cradle. I think this is for the actual little cars or whatever. Like this. Yeah. Okay, so this goes right here, right? And then this part. Okay, this flap will go right here. Right here on the bottom of this. And then this tab, it will fold up like this and go right here. And then the other side will go right here. So this is your carriage or whatever, and you'll make two of these and put them on each side. And then this is the layering piece. So you can just glue the flaps on here, make this the same base color cardstock, and then add this in pattern paper or whatever. And then this is the stand on the side. You would cut this twice, and it looks like there's a layering piece too, maybe. And it goes on the sides, like on each side like this. And that's how it stands up, and then you connect it right here in the middle. See? That is so cool. Wait, is this a layering piece? Girl, stop. Is it, or is it the same size? Yeah, I think this is the layering piece. So this goes inside of this one so that it's more sturdy. I would probably cut it out in like a box or whatever, and then put that all together. So I'm going to leave that out because I'm trying to make an appointment that'll leave in like 15 minutes. Okay, so this is miscellaneous stores, okay? So these, like I said, Carnival Swap, I was waiting for these. I did already order from Tiffany because I didn't know if these were going to make it on time. They were taking a long time. But I just think those are fun, right? And I think these were only like $1 or $2 per pack. These small bags, but they're white polka dots. These are just like for all occasion, you know. It says item Shark Bang 50 pieces. And then last thing. Oh, yes! I'm so glad these came in time. I ordered these for that swap too. It looks like a claw machine, and then I can put something inside, you know, and it'll look like the prizes from the claw machine. But yeah, super fun. Really excited to start playing with these dies, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Like right after I get back from my appointment, because I have stuff coming up. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for spending your time with me. I know time is valuable. It is the most finite resource we have in life. And I appreciate you spending time with me and supporting my channel. If you could like this video or subscribe, I would appreciate that too. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll catch you on the next one.